The next collection is Ella Frears' Goodlord, and Vanessa Kasule will give you an insight into the book.
Goodlord, what a ride. It's best sat and inhaled in one go. It's the most remarkably intelligent, spiky, astute, disarming voice, a young woman living in the indignities of neoliberal society where most of us can't afford to do anything other than scrape by. And we can see the effects of that in the narrator of this long poem. The deviations, the twists, the many characters that we are introduced to throughout the work that feels so vivid and indicative of this transience of the constant moving, the service jobs, like all of these aspects of modern life that I know so many people are going to relate to, but it goes beyond just relatability into this real dissection of what it does to a mind to always be in transit, to always feel uncertain, to have no foundation under you. It's just the most intoxicating, fun, disorienting read. You sort of tumble into it and it feels like going down a long, dark tunnel, something like Alice in Wonderland, and then you get coughed back out and you're blinking in the light, wondering where the hell you've been, but really glad that you went.
Please welcome Ella Frears to read an extract from the book Goodlord.
We're delighted to be renewing your tenancy. We've partnered with Goodlord, a property technology company, so you can sign your renewal contract online. To get started, you'll need to set up an account with Goodlord. The rest of the book is one 220-page reply email. Completely rational. This comes partway through the book. Do you believe in ghosts? You must, Ava. I don't. And yet I have seen two. Seen one, heard another. As a child, whenever I had a fever, I'd hallucinate. Clocks where no clocks were, hands spinning at a weird speed. Too fast, but also sort of lagging. It's common, I've heard, in children. Maybe you used to see things too. Sometimes I'd see the ceiling gently falling in. A train hurtling towards me, much too fast, and yet too slow. During one especially bad night, my mother called a doctor. He asked to speak to me. She handed me the phone. "What can you see?" he asked. He had an accent, maybe French. "A train," I whispered. "What you need to do, darling, is board that train," he said. Darling, I know. No doctor's ever been as tender since. Thing is, Ava, it worked. I never saw the train or clock or ceiling coming down again. That doctor's voice became a talisman of sorts. You see, do you, where I'm going with this? Whenever I was overwhelmed, I'd feel that weird speed push me forwards, drag me back, and I'd play his voice inside my head. Darling, board that train, and everything would settle. Ava, do you understand? For years, I comforted myself with, darling, board that train. And then, offhand, one day, I told the story at a dinner my mother was also at. And after, quietly, she said, "No, that never happened. No sweet French doctor, no night doctor. Just you, a child with a fever, speaking in an accent we'd never heard before. Quite spooky, actually," she said, one's child calling herself darling like that. Ava, what the fuck? Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. I'm sure I'd find this funny too if everything were different. Am I mad? I did start making an account, Ava. I'm not a total psychopath. I thought, just let it go. Just sign the thing and sign the contract and be done with all of this. I mean, really, what's another platform, another password, another website with my information? Good Lord. I had to wait. Input a 5-digit code sent to me via text. When it came through, it was 00000, which seems insane. I stared at it for more than my allotted minutes. Good Lord. That's implausible, is it not? Like, aren't those numbers random, Ava? How is it that I found myself with all those holes? A row of O's. Disgusting. No, I can't go on. I won't. Do you watch porn? Thank you.